All right, welcome back. We're back here at the Royal Lucari Academy. Last time I feel like we've explored a lot of it. So what I'm going to do now is one place we haven't gone yet is up that ramp. So let's give that a shot. And, obviously I know it's coming. Doesn't mean I won't screw it up, but this is one of those places where there's probably going to be some messages that are pretty key. You know what? So that's what's waiting for us. Oh, there's one down there? All right. So the trick is that it bounces side to side. So you gotta... This might go poorly because I'm not paying attention. Okay. Now usually there's messages on the ground that sort of tell you where it's going. But I'm not seeing that here. So it's going to get trickier and trickier as we get closer. Nope. Didn't miss it by much, but I did miss it. Now let's check out where this goes. I actually have no recollection. What it means is we're going to have to bounce back up past that ball again, but that's all right. Liurnia of the Lakes. Is this the... Okay, so... I've been told that I incorrectly referred to this as a turtle, and I guess there's a thing going around where even the turtles are dogs or something, so...
Oh, what have we here? Very well, let us both...
I have no idea what I just gave him. Conspectus scroll?
Heresy is not native to the world. It is but a contrivance. All things can be conjoined.
That'd be a great spell. Some of these are really great spells that I'm just never going to be able to cast, but that's all right. So for those that I offended, that I call these like Pope Turtles, Turtle Popes, it might be something going on where they're actually dogs, and I have no idea. So we're looking to go back here. We're going to go back up past that ball now that we know where that teleporter goes, and let's see what happens. See if I can continue my 80% success rate at getting by that ball. When I played on the... Was the PlayStation? Or I feel like even my last playthrough on the PC, there were messages to help you out, but... Oh, there's one. Okay. So usually you can rely on the kindness of strangers and keep an eye out for those messages. Now it's tough because, well, I guess I could praise the message. This is going to be a tough fight. Let's see how it goes. Ooh. That might be the first time I've been parried by an AI in this game that I can recall. Not this game, but in this run. So it was indeed a tough fight. Took me about 4 seconds to die. So let's try that again. Now, in the past, I've both just straight up fought him, and I've also sometimes the AI is not always the sharpest tool in the shed. So I think there's an elevator behind him that you might be able to mess with him a little bit. Oops, not sure what that message is. Curious how many souls I lost. No, not many. Interesting, he had some damage go through. Okay, some staggering going on. Not enough to put him down, though, for like a real... I'm a little nervous that he's got a... Yeah, that's right, you're out. Not that I could take advantage of it, but... Whew. I think that's a pretty good shield. You know, I was hesitant to drag him into this hallway, but that actually might have been a decent idea because then he can't roll off to the side the way he was dodging my cheese flames. And this is where I'm going to die after already... Couldn't tell if he was about to attack or run away. He probably was about to run away, and I just mercilessly executed him for no reason. I think there's going to be another one of these crossbow guys coming up, I think. Crossbow guys are, I mean, added to the list. The crossbow guys are another list of... Oh, shortcut. Okay. Are another one of the creatures that always give me some pause. Sometimes they're not that hard, but in my head I make them out harder than they actually are because I've had so much trouble with them in the past. So, but not so here. Okay. So yeah, in the past I've triggered this elevator and then I've gotten that warrior I just dealt with to fall down. Oh, that's just going to say seek left. No? Okay. So I think we're looking at the boss fight here, so let's see how it goes. Now this boss fight's not particularly hard. It's sort of a take on a classic going back all the way to Demon Souls, I think. Basically, there's going to be a bunch of things that fall down. You got to hit the one that's the actual... I gotta say this, it's not the hardest fight in the world, but this always creeps me out. Sound effects mixed with that visual of the lights coming on, the candles coming on.
Hush, little Culver. I'll soon birth thee anew, a sweeting, fresh and pure.
All right, so you gotta. There you go. So that, like, they had one of these in Dark Souls 3 in the cathedral. So you gotta look for the one. Oh, forgot about that. And then eventually it's gonna bring her down. And when it does, you gotta go for it. Nope, stay on target. Perfect. That was terrible. Oh, I forgot she had that area of effect when she goes back up. So again, now it's back to the hunt. Watching out for chandeliers. I wonder what happens if you kill all the people on the ground. Okay, so now she's coming down. I thought. Whoa. Okay, somewhere there's a... There we go. All right, there we go. Now, is that the whole fight, though? I lose track. I think Headless is still in decent shape, but this might be a two-parter.
My beloved, have no fear. I will hold thee. Patience. Ye will be countless born, forever and ever. Upon my name is Rani the Witch. Mother's rich limber shall not be disturbed by thee. Foul trespasser. Send word far and wide. Of the last queen of Caria, Renala of the full moon. And the majesty of the night she conjureth.
All right. And I love the visuals on this fight. Oh, crap. But it, it's similar of the, like, there was a spider fight in Dark Souls 3, but it's still arresting imagery to get away. Not that I'm getting to enjoy the arresting imagery. Oops. Ooh. So we're now the Queen of the Full Moon. I think, yeah, the lore there was that she was betrayed by Radagon, who's the head of the Kaled area. Again, all lore things I get from VodiVidia and Bonfireside Chat, but now we have...
Did ye flee, my sweetings? Come out from whence ye hide. There are books and light aplenty, dither not. Come out, say I, or will ye be gravestones, to be better born anew?
So now we can talk to her.
Thou, is it thy wish to be born anew? To become a sweeting, reborn of my beloved egg?
And there you go. Now we can, if you rebirth, you use one of the larval tears, and that gets you a respec. And, you know, I think I've picked up 4 or 5 so far, and I think there's at least 8 or 9 that I've had on the PlayStation. I'm not going to do it right now because I've been pretty happy with what I'm doing since I'm sort of been here before.
I would birth thee as a sweeting.
But if you wanted to, you know, I could go all in on intelligence and something else and try some other style completely. I don't know how many souls I got for that, so let me definitely take care of that. Okay. Take another level, why not? All right, so I think for all intents and purposes, the academy is done. I think I covered most of it, and there may be some things that I've overlooked, but I feel like for all intents and purposes, I have gotten most of it. Nope, forgot he's back. So I think what I'm going to do is let me get away from these guys. Let me teleport out of here. And let's... what I'm trying to do is I want to go to the 4 belfries because I think I've picked up... Don't remember where the 4 belfries are, though. I could have sworn they were over here. But maybe not. The point is I was trying to go to the 4 belfries because I think I've picked up a couple of imbued stone sword keys. And so I wanted to unlock a couple of those. I don't know if I've had 1 or 2, but I figured... While I'm here, let me unlock some. Like I was saying, at one point, you know, the first one I unlocked took me to that tornado world. So that's 2 unlocked. I think there's 3 in total, but maybe I have that. I mean, it's the 4 belfries, but the 4th one I think gives you the key. That one's unlocked. I might be going in the wrong direction, so apologies. Okay. that's one. That's two. Have I not unlocked this one? All right. So that is it. I've collected every imbued stone sword key. So let's see where this one goes. All right. So, back in the... Well, that's where we were before. That's the Seofer River area. But now we're in another part. And, you know, we could even... And there's still yet a third part up there. You know, remember we were looking at some of this stuff from the Seofer River part, so... I'm not gonna lie. I love this kind of stuff. I love this area in particular. Not that maybe it's necessarily particularly interesting in some ways, but it's you know, there's an area in Dark Souls that's it's where the giant trees are. You know, you need to take a hidden path to get there. And even though it's not the most interesting place, it's one of my favorites in Dark Souls because of sort of the grandness of it, the scope and the serenity, and this sort of accomplishes all of that. And you can even see there's even something up there, it looks like. I wonder if you can... That's another area. So I've always appreciated this area for that kind of stuff. Now, I'm not 100% sure how much longer I'm going to be able to go, so this might be another short session. But that will have to be okay. It's tricky, you know, like everybody. You know, I can get pretty busy, can get pretty crazy, and then just try and accomplish one or two things every time if I can at a minimum. This guy's a beast. These guys are tough. Ugh. This could go very poorly. Probably want the Blood Fang so I can have that. I think I can backstab if I can get around him. That did some damage. Oof, 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 oof. Okay, so that's tricky. The flame cheese definitely... Flame cheese definitely, oh crap, am I back here? I mean, it makes sense I'd be back here. There was no bonfire. Okay, so now we know where that one goes. Let's see where... I feel like I did that one and I didn't do the bottom two. But I also lose track, so let's try this one. Okay, so we've definitely been here. Let me see if I can get out of here real quick. Get back to the belfries. Which were... Man, I lost it already. Nope. Man, how do I keep losing... Okay. All right, so let's, Have we been here? My fear is that we just came from here. Because I do not keep track of which one's which. Oh, here we go. Now the Chapel of Anticipation is over here. And this is actually where you start the game. So if you remember in the very beginning of the game, like most of these Souls games, you die to a boss almost immediately. So I'm not promising that I'm going to do well, but here we go. All right, it seems like fire's... Whoa. I'm waiting for like the super massive stabs. Oops. Come on, come on, come on. Wait. Well, there's a chance that my game just crashed. And if that's the case, we will call this a session. It's interesting, you know, like, I've always considered this game relatively stable, but I feel like on this stream, I don't know if it's just because I've got a couple things going on, trying to record it, but it's gotten a lot less stable. So anyway, thanks again. We'll check in next time and see how it goes. Take care.